Hi guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and what's up everybody? I hope you're doing good and that everything is okay. I hope that God has taken good care of you and that God has taken good care of your families, and it is my hope and prayer that this video is going to find you guys in good health. Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case watching me for the very first time, my name is Victoria Mima, and once again it's a pleasure to have you on board. Thank you so much for the love, thank you so much for the support, thank you so much for everything. I don't take it for granted. Thank you so much for being part and parcel of this beautiful journey. I appreciate you so much. To my new subscribers, please feel at home, feel appreciated. This is a home of positivity, and you should say that giving up is not an option. To my returning subscribers, thank you so much for coming back. Thank you so much for the love, thank you so much for the support. I don't take you guys for granted. I love you so much, guys, and it's always a pleasure to have you on board. Now, I know every Kenyan has been following Vinny Flavor and Gee story. Na hiyo nayo nimekuwa nikiona like I've seen people following up that story. I've seen your DM, guys. I know you are DMing me because of a comment that I made on Vinny Flavor's page, and people truly loved my comment, you know. But what is wrong when people say Nicholas Kioko has truly stood with Vinny Flavor? Mimi sijui vile wewe unaichukulia, but I think I want to give my perspective, like when it comes to friendship, like what I expect from my friends. Najua pia wewe utaniambia what you expect from your friends. And in this case, let me pretend, ama maybe nitapata nyota soon. So let me pretend maybe I have my person, then we consider a group, you know, as family, friends, or everything of the sort. For example, hii timu ya kina Vinny, silikuwa na Vinny wenyewe, Keshi and Biko, Commentator and Morin Gigi, Rui family, wameisha, si ndio? Walibaki wanne hivyo. After Nebs and Nyatira left that group. But there is something that I observed. You see, there is a lot that usually happens after the relationship. And in this case, who was the first person to come online and announce the end of that relationship? It was not a stranger, it was not a TikToker, it was not a blogger. The person mtu mwenye alikuja nje akasema they have called it at that particular point was one and only Gee. And by the way, she even wrote like an official letter, and it became like breaking news. Nakumbuka ni vile NGC wali post, people walikuwa zile za kumeenda aje, kumekuwa aje, yani people could not believe. And we must also agree, mnajua Kenya, let's stop pretending. At times, let's just stand for the truth. Not that I'm going to judge anybody in this video, but at times me I feel like inafaa tufike tu mahali tunaambiana ukweli. For me, honestly, in that team, I give Nicholas Kioko his flowers. I know most of you have been asking Kioko, yes, umesupport wimbo ya Vinny kwa Kamba Fest, pia ukipata chance umpe. You never know, they are friends, they are brothers, they talk. Maybe atapata ile opportunity. But now to the discussion. Let's pretend mimi niko na mtu wangu, right? Then tuko na wewe na mtu mwingine, like sisi ni group of friends. Then mimi na mtu wangu we wrap it at that particular point, right? Si tunaelewana. Then mimi na mtu wangu nao ni example ya Vinny and Flavor. Ilifika time Vinny and Gee, ilifika time they wrapped it up, right? Then the girl came online and said, we have called it off. Of course, people talked, and people talked, by the way. Boy child was nowhere to be seen. I remember in one of my videos, I was like, guys, kwani Vinny ako happy? Like, kwa nini hata ongei? Because for me, I was thinking of, unajua pia hapo nyuma, like, kupoteza mzae wake pia ilimhit sana. So for me, I was just like, being a considering fan, I was like, ako happy. Days later, he comes, he was sick, admitted. Then by the end of the day, he even released a song. Lakini hapa katikati, there is something that we are noticing. That the so-called friends of the other group, they had already taken sides. Yes, they had already taken sides. Kwa sababu nini waambie, huyu Vinny na Gee wamekuwa kwa relationship, na nyinyi mmekuwa like couple friends wenu. You see, when it comes to matters of separation or terminating the relationship, na unajua hata umekuwa like umekuwa katikati, ama tuseme au amekuwa mebeshte yako, there is a way to act so that wase wasielewe like uko side ya Gee ama side ya Vinny. Because by the end of the day, wase wakishagundua huyu ni kama yes alikuwa beshte yao, but huyu ni kama amekuwa side ya Gee, ama huyu ni kama amekuwa side ya Vinny. By the end of the day, people will start thinking maybe it was not genuine friendship and everything of the sort. But again, I don't have to dive into all that. But in this video, I stand to be corrected. But again, I stand firmly to give Nicholas Kioko flowers. Guys, this is what happened. Time Vinny alitoa wimbo yake, hii ya Over, yenye ametoa 2 days ago, it's really doing good. Mtu alipost ni Kioko kwanza alipush sana kwa IG yake, like Kioko really pushed fans. Akiandika, akipost kidogo kwa IG stories after 3 posts, hapo mbele unapata guys, watch Vinny's, like Kioko really pushed that song. Again, the other person niliona akipost ni Rui, Hezron of course, na Kioko, na Biko. Of course, tunajua Vinny na yeye na Biko wametoka mbali, hao na hawezi kosana. And I've seen a lot of comments online. You know, I've seen people calling the other people fake friends and everything of the sort. But mimi, I think kitu inafanya watu wanaita people like kina Commentator, people like Biko. Juu pia kuna time Biko alisema kwa video ati Vinny ako sawa. Some like 2 days Vinny akatokelezea akiwa kwa kitanda ya hosi. So kuna uwezekano time Biko alikuwa anasema Vinny ako sawa, Vinny alikuwa ako poa, hayuko mgonjwa, but 2 days later ndio akakuja online. So again, we can't judge Biko, right? But now let me focus on Commentator. By the way, me and Commentator, we are good friends, by the way, very good friends. For those people that remember, even when he was doing a weekend warm-up, his show, like I was amongst the moderators, you know, we could like exchange ideas and everything of the sort. Komeaja post hata ile wimbo ya Vinny. What do you expect or what do you think fans will say? Najua kusupport mse like ni willingly. Juu ile page yake, ile ni audience yake, ameibuild. But for me, I think, juu nimeona akiwa ako tagged mahali kwa IG. And people are like, yeah, I can't believe Commentator hata his post song ya Vinny. Then I was like, you see, breakup ilishafanyika. But me, I thought, in everything, Vinny will remain to be their brother. You know, the same love they show the girl child, naonanga akienda hata sleepover, like they love her, you know, they cook, they eat together. Why should they extend the same love even to boy child? But Kioko said hapa online, ukisha shikanisha, ukisha panda juu, people will just want to associate you with numbers. But in due course, they will start viewing you as a threat. And I don't know why people again feel bad, because for me once, for the 3rd time I say, by the way, Kioko received flowers. The way Kioko amepush hiyo song ya Vinny, na hata Kioko hakuanga kwa hiyo, unajua hiyo friendship sako yao. But this gentleman, Baba Roms, amepush hiyo song like, you know, genuinely. I've seen people saying, oh, kwa nini tunasema tu ni Kioko? Then I'm like, mtu tuzoee, mtu akifanya kitu mzuri, tumwambie tu amefanya kitu mzuri. Si ndio? Yeah. You know, when somebody does something good, you should just be those people that tell people that, by the way, hapo na umefanya fiti. But one thing that I know is that Vinny and Gee, even if they parted ways, but they can't be enemies. That is something that we should also understand, because I've seen kuna clip Vinny amepost IG. Watu wanamwambia tu wewe na una post, una simba, let him speak. Let him post. It is his platform. When the girl child is talking, Kenyans sometimes you love pretending, by the way. When a girl child is speaking, you sympathize with her, sending hugs and love emojis. When this gentleman is trying to open up and saying that even their relationship breakup was spiritual, committees were being, you know, done, you start trashing him, sijue unakuja na to negativity, sijue wewe move on, nyamaza. Like, let him speak. Let him speak. Maybe you're, and by the way, that is hypocrisy. That group of their friends, people don't behave that way. People don't behave that way. Tuseme hata, yes, mlikuwa kwa hiyo group, but mnapenda G. But Vinny ametoa nyimbo. Nyinyi wote mko na followings place kama IG ni. Like, you mean you can't even post just the song? Si atu post Vinny. Upost the song ukijua pia, hii song ikichomoka ikienda huko nje, ita help Vinny pia kuheal. You mean you can't even do that? These friendships are online yawa. They will show us wonders. And therefore I support what Nicholas Kioko has just said. Kumbukeni pia hapa nyuma Bina alisema watu ukishafika juu, watu watakuja tu kwako kwa sababu kuna kitu wanataka ama kuna kitu wanapata kutoka kwako. Wakishapata hiyo kitu, hivyo ndio itakuwa mwanzo wa kukutoka. And by the way, it's a fact. But this time round, guys, yeah, I think we should just change. Like, for me, mimi napenda wale fans wanasema mimi na support Gina, mimi na support Vinny. Lakini sasa wale wa flood comment section ya Vinny ati wewe acha post, stop seeking sympathy. But when if it was girl child opening up, all of you will be on the comment section mkimtumia love hugs, manze, Situbadilike. Baba Roms, you did as well. God bless you so much.